Basil. So we're gonna go over positions. So we're gonna have, so for our team positions, I think I'd like to run it where we have like two forwards, two midfield, or three midfield, and two D and one goalie. So basically the job of the three midfielders are going to be to kind of play both offense and defense. So when the ball's in our zone, they're going to come back and kind of help out around our net and like down low in the corners and stuff. And then they're also going to be the ones helping, create offense as well. So I think the midfielders would be kind of people who are feeling like more capable of running up and down the ice all the way, and maybe being like good ball handlers and being able to run with the ball, maybe pass with the ball. And then for people who want to play forward and D, maybe feel less confident in being able to run all the way up and down the ice. And I think like those people would be more comfortable kind of staying in more one position and one spot of the ice, kind of have like a little bit less responsibility. So this is just kind of a typical like start of the game face off. How we could possibly line up would be like a midfielder taking the face off, and then having two forwards kind of on either side, and then maybe a midfielder way out to the side here. And then we can just maybe kind of line up three across here with like a left D, a right D, and the other midfielder. I think typically we could probably run where we have like this is our left side D, left side forward, right side D, right side forward, and then the midfielders can kind of just be floaters, not really like be sticking to a certain side. But this is just kind of how we might start off the game, and then I want to talk more about like how we would position ourselves when the ball's in our own zone. Okay, so in this situation, the ball's in our own zone, so I'll just talk about how we might position ourselves for each position. So the ball's in this kind of left side. We're going this way. Oops. And so this is our left side. So we probably have our left side D there, and our right side D covering someone here in front of the net. The green X's are the other team. And then we'd probably have one of the midfielders supporting. Draw these like, try a little bigger. And then another midfielder kind of guarding this person in front. We'll have our left side forward up here, our right side forward here, and then another midfielder kind of keeping an eye on this person there. So typically, basically the left side D and left side forward would be on covering this side, and when you're the right side D or forward, you're kind of going to be covering like the middle of the ice when the ball is in like the far corner opposite of you. So if the ball were to come to this corner, this D might come and get the ball, and then this forward might come over here, and then the other D would come out to the front of the net, and then this forward would kind of come to the middle. So when the ball's not on your side, you're kind of covering the middle of the ice. So back to the example of if the ball's in the corner. So, we're trying to get it out of our zone into their zone. So let's say like we get the ball, we like chip it up here. Ball's over here now. This forward, you want to try and get it out past this person. They could, maybe they could pass to this forward, or they could just chip it off the boards or carry it up. And then the key is like we just want to like support this person. So like our midfielder might come over and help support that person, and then this forward, they don't have to stay on this half of the ice necessarily. Like they could come over here and help, or like if they if this is too far of a pass, they could come closer here and be a shorter pass. But basically, yeah, that's mostly like the defensive structure. Like if we're in front of the net and you see someone, just like try and guard them, mark up with them, and then communicate around the ice, and we'll worry about the other stuff kind of during the game.